Well, I'm here at Pleasant Hill Church. This church was in that movie, The Last Gallows. But it probably didn't really have anything to do with the John Morgan crew. They just use it because it looks old. Anyways, I'm on the 2006 Sportster today. Just going for a little boredom ride, and I've been messing with adjustments on my camera. Decided to keep my old camera for now. I can't upload it at real high resolution anyway. I don't know when the last time they quit having church there was, but I think they're still burying people in the graveyard, some old looking graves. You definitely wouldn't want your brakes to go out on a hill like this. It ain't steep until like this section. You'll probably recognize some of this stuff from other videos. I got about, I think, 76 on my gas, I think. I have to get gas before I go home. Wouldn't have to, but I will. Several videos were spent complaining a lot about this motorcycle compared to my 2002 and just being rubber mounted, that one being solid mounted. I'm going to quit complaining. I think that they noticed my feelings on the rubber mount and the solid mount. But my 2002 is getting no harder to get in fifth. I still ride it, I can still get it in fifth. But it seems like every time I go making a video on it, every time I go make, I like that old house still. I mean, at one time it's been nice. It's got a lot of fancy trim work and stuff on it. It's uncommon to see a house that small. I mean, it's not small by today's standards, not unusually small. But usually the houses were bigger back then. I mean, out in the country. Anyways, when I go make the video on my 2002, it seems like that's when it had the worst trouble getting in fit. And a lot. There's a deer down there, and I'm pretty sure it only had 3 legs. It was moving around pretty good. I've seen it through the mirror. Pretty big hippie doe. You can tell buck from a doe now. The buck's doing well there. Y'all can probably recognize this church up here from probably the last video I made on the 2002. Right there in the middle of downtown Gibbon. That's that Gibbon church where I started that one at. office, but they turned into a house. I mentioned that in another video one time. I was still working for the post office before I retired, and they built that post office, and then they shut it down almost just a couple hours a day. I knew the woman that was working in there, and she said that certain weeks that they would only sell like $7 or $8 worth of stamps. I mean, the post office wasn't bringing in any money. Only had a few P.O. boxes. And they ended up shutting it down not long after they built a new one. They had an old one. And I don't know what that guy got in the place for. Probably a lot cheaper than it cost to build it. I would rather have a yard that's paved. I mean, a lot of it's paved. You don't have to mow pavement. But they might have kids, or maybe he likes to play basketball, but they got a basketball hoop set up. Three options on this camera: wide angle, narrow, and I think what they call normal. I got it on normal now. I changed something else, I can't remember what I changed. And I had ordered a different mic, waited for the stuff to come in. All came in today, and it wouldn't work with this camera. So I had my mic out of this. I hope it's in about the same spot as the last video, because the last video you can at least understand what I said, the one where I'm running on the Ohio River and this. Ain't been moving around as bad as they did after I put these handlebars on it. But they still move around different hills. I always out when I get on the bike because I hang my helmet on it. So I'm going to get rid of one of these Sportsters. Probably the 2002, even though I think it handles better, and give me a dual sport. More light adventure, because like I was telling a friend of mine, that there's only certain roads you can run on a street bike, and when you live in an area like this, they already know every gravel and dirt shortcut in the country. Unless you're actually going on a trip or something. I want to look down in there. It looks like they have cut down one of the big patches of bamboo. Well, I see the one on the other side of the road. I think they just trimmed some of it down. They're just not tending to it. There was some on this side. I think they got rid of it. Up ahead, there's the remnants of the patch. But the big stuff showed up in it. And then there's a big patch upside down the road, pretty close to where we're at now. I turned around and took him over and put him on one side of the road. I hope I put him on the side he wants to go to. That's what some people call box turtles, but we always call them porpoises. And they might actually be terrapins, because I know the mascot, I forget what sports team it is, the terrapins. Older than me. He's actually one of my friend's older brothers. I know him pretty good. His nickname, I mean, everybody called him, even his parents I've heard refer to him as Weasel. And I usually like to call him by his regular name. But like I say, the whole family referred to him as Weasel. But it kind of bothered me calling him that, because he looked a lot like the weasel in the old Looney Tunes cartoons, the one Foghorn Leghorn one always having trouble with. And that's obviously where he got his nickname. And my dad, the guy was probably close to the same age, but there was some guy he used to know, and he died not so long ago. I seen in the paper. But his name, I mean, his name wasn't Torp, but everybody called him Torp, because they like the way his skin and neck come together. It looked like, I mean, he had a lot of features that looked like a turtle. So evidently, that's where his nickname came from, but didn't bother him. But the beauty of these never showed it. He did. My dad was 74 when he died, and this guy ain't been dead that long. So he was probably around 84. I guess all his life he was referred to as Torp. He's a big part of it. There's some kind of a big compressor station or something up on that hill. These roads are uneven. Stuff like that just don't translate to a camera very good, but I think stuff like that can wreck you faster than a pothole. I know it would. I think something just cracks in the road. You don't even hardly notice them. 70 and up, they wasn't real powerful. They decammed and took the cushion out of them and done that stuff. I had a 70 Camaro, and it was one of the last years before they detuned everything. And it wasn't even a D28, it was a Rally Sport Super Sport. Had the 300 horse motor in it, and it had the 4-speed. And it was one of the quicker cars around. I used to hang around up in the barn up there. He had a Duster that he thought was hot shit. And I mean, for the time it probably was. And I no care that. And if I see him today, he would probably be begging to race me in the, I think the only one race in the half mile came and did some gear too high for the 400. debating avoiding 21 Country Market because they got that traffic signal where they went on the bridge, but I think I'll just get my gas there today. They might have the traffic signal down. My wife got the yellow vehicle. That one wasn't in great shape and was very old, but that was her favorite color for a vehicle. With it twice. Well, it's right at the other side of this bridge, so I'm going to shut this off and thank everybody.